Anyway, Club World Cup. Everybody from the outside hates this tournament. Everybody from the inside also hates this tournament.
Yeah.
But it's not because of the games. It's because of the fucking location.
Yeah. Having this tournament in the US is just stupidity, in my opinion. It's not fit for a tournament like this. It just not just solely because of the weather and the problems with the suspensions and stuff like that. That's also a huge factor, but just look at the pitches as well.
Pitches, travel time, security, like everything.
Yeah, there's no trains there either, so it's got to be like horrible to travel around if you're a fan as well. If you got to switch up locations,
bus like 21 hours from one city to another.
Yeah.
Like we're Norwegians. We desperately hope that Norway is qualifying next year so we can go to the US and see a game. But it's so much less appealing now because of the game state. Like we'll go to Canada because he's half Canadian and see some games in Canada. But the US is so bad. And one of my talking points today is that one of the managers that actually has spoken up about this to the media is Maresca.
Yeah.
He came out like game day 1 or 2 and said that the pitches, the heat, the everything, and he rotates the squad because he wants to, because it's every 3 days the players are going to play 90 or 120 minutes with breaks, blah, blah, blah. This is how injury happens.
Yeah.
We saw this at the last World Cup when they did the added minutes. It was like 12, 15 added minutes because they took every single ball out of play, every single thing. Do you remember the Qatar World Cup?
Yeah.
Like in the semifinals, it was like 12 added minutes before halftime. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Because of time wasting and stuff. But this is how players get injured. Seen it time and time again. Knock on wood, none of the Chelsea important players have been injured yet.
No.
But like you see how Nkunku did his knee 2 seasons ago in the US because of a horrible pitch. We played Dortmund. But and weather, everything, and the stadiums are half empty. Like it's too warm to be outside. At least when they did it in Qatar, they had AC inside of the whole stadium, so the players actually could play. Everybody looks fatigued. Yeah.
No.
I don't know. It's a nice concept, but do it in Europe, man.
Yeah, exactly. I also feel like a lot of the stadiums, I've seen some of the games or I've been tuning into some of the games that haven't necessarily been Chelsea as well, but Jesus Christ, some of the camera angles as well are horrible.
Yeah, horrible.
It's just, I don't know, it looks like ants. It's way too far away. And I don't know. I can't really get myself to tune into it too much, but I mean, obviously it's fun to watch the Chelsea matches. Those are... I don't know, the ones that I'm actually invested in, but the rest of them I can't really get too much into.
No, we'll get into the Chelsea games. I think we'll just go through. We're recording this 2 days after we beat Benfica.
Yeah.
But I tuned into the PSG against Inter Miami game yesterday. It's a joke, man.
Yeah.
Like, I think... I'm chronically online, so I watched a lot of Nicky around the foot market, if people know who that is, and he said it's so perfect. Like it wasn't even a practice game. Like the U18s of PSG probably would have beat that Inter Miami team.
Yeah,
and it's not because Messi is washed. It's just because the MLS standard of football isn't anywhere close.
No,
because in the US it's a pay to play system. It isn't free to play football, and then quality drops off like that, and they just invest in marketing and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and the entire reason that Inter Miami is in this competition is because of Messi.
Yeah,
and Infantino just likes money. But yeah, though everybody from the outside also says, "Oh, you get so much," you get so much money for just playing some games in the US. Like it's a preseason tour. Everybody has been vocal about this is a preseason tour. And am I against getting 80 million just for preseason. No. Like, I couldn't give a damn because I'm a Chelsea supporter. But I see, for the less, like, Palmeiras and Flamengo and these types of clubs, it's a game changer. Getting 50 million pounds or 50 million euros for Flamengo and Palmeiras and stuff for getting to the round of 16, it's game changing. But yeah. Chelsea.
Yeah.
What do you think about the group stages so far and our first knockout game?
It's been all right. I feel like, I mean, he's obviously testing out new tactics and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm all right with it. To be honest, if we go out, we go out. I'm not gonna be bummed out about it. To be honest, it was nice to go past the group stages, of course, but after now, I mean, if Palmeiras knock us out, they knock us out. I'm not too invested into this cup, to be 100% honest. But yeah, I don't know. It's been all right to see the games. I didn't see the well, what's the name of the game? ES Tunis.
Yeah, something like the Tunisian.
Yeah,
team?
that team. I just saw the highlights because it was going on for way too late. I think the game
3
started
a.m.
at 3
Kick off
a.m.
3 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was too late for me to even be
Same.
too invested into it. But I mean, their
goalkeeper were so trash, bro.
Yeah.
And that's also one thing. Like, yeah, it's nice to see the new signings. I think Liam Delap is a very good signing, and it looks out to be a very good signing. I hope that we can play against City in the semis.
Yeah.
And I know that this isn't the Premier League, and they won't take it as seriously, but City look dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
City looks really dangerous, and to see him up against those types of opponents will be a good preseason.
Yeah.
But I think per now, he's one of the best signings of the window, I think, for 30 million.
Yeah, he's just, I mean, you've already kind of earned your money back on just signing him for 30 million, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's a bargain. So, yeah, he's pretty cheap. But like the rest of the games, if I'm going through there, I think the LAFC one was just, I was like, all right.
We looked so tired as well.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know, not super convinced about that. But again, I just could see that they didn't care too much about that game either. And yeah, it kind of looked like that in the Flamengo game as well. But again, I feel like that game in itself, the referee was so against us the whole match as well.
So strict. I've never seen anybody be so vocal and so like straight to the point.
No.
And like Caicedo does a tackle.
Yeah.
Clearly wins the ball. Yellow card.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, it is what it is. We dodged a bullet eventually. Like Flamengo met Bayern yesterday, got knocked out.
Yeah.
But as we said, we speak every day about Chelsea stuff and blah blah blah. But as you see, it means just so much more to them.
Yeah.
So much more. They probably have bonuses and stuff like.
Yeah.
And this kind of money doesn't come around often for these type of clubs.
Yeah.
And also, the stadiums, it's like playing at home turf for them.
Yeah.
Because the stadiums are packed with Flamengo, and like when we play Palmeiras, I 100% guarantee you it's going to be 40,000 Palmeiras fans there.
Yeah.
Because it's not that far to travel.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know what I was, but I was going to say something.
That's alright, cut you off.
I kind of forgot where I was.
Something about Liam Delap?
No, it was. I can't remember.
Yeah. As I said, we won 4-1 against Benfica. And referee that game also really against us. And I know FIFA has an agenda, blah blah. Shut the fuck up, Arsenal fans and United fans. This is Chelsea podcast. We're gonna say exactly from our point of view, he's against us. And saves it a little bit by giving us a second yellow card, or giving Benfica a second yellow card, so they give a red, and then we dominate. But as you see in the momentum bar, I think the setup from Maresca is perfect. I think that Jackson being out is a blessing for the team.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised if he starts against Palmeiras. I hope he doesn't, but I actually think he will.
Yeah. He might, but again, I hope he just sits the next one out. But again, yeah. I don't know. It just seems like he's kind of at a head loss at the moment. So
yeah, 100%. He will also be out for the first 2 fixtures of the season, I think, or 1.
Yeah, I think it's
because of the red.
I think it's 1.
Yeah. Nah, but still no. But yeah, Liam Delap seems like a bargain. I think he's a very similar mold to Margui. Just that he's stronger, fitter, and older.
Yeah.
I think his link-up play is a bit wonky at times, but I think it will come. Yeah. Gittins also on his way in, like on Maresca first. We win 4-1. When the second goal goes in.
Yeah.
Passion merchant.
Yeah, passion merchant.
We've all seen the touchline celebration.
Reminds me of Tuchel when we played against Tottenham.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
and he got sacked after. So
yeah, it was good vibes looking at that. But that was one of the better games I've actually seen Chelsea play under Clare Lake.
Yeah,
I felt like we just dominated the whole entire game. Obviously, we could have probably scored a bit more, but that Trubin guy was just on fire for some of those saves.
Yeah, holy smokes. He, like 3 or 4 of the saves he did is crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm going to check the momentum bar for the game. The 4-1. When I walk up, because the game also got delayed because of fucking weather. We're going to speak about that as well. But I woke up the day after and I saw 4-1. I said, no fucking way we lost this. I was like, oh, it's 4-1 to us. Okay, nice.
Now, I remember seeing that and I was thinking to myself, how the hell did this team manage to score 3 goals in 5 minutes?
Yeah. Now take away the penalty for Benfica, which is 0.7 xg, 0.75 something.
Yeah.
Which is, sure, it's a penalty, but Malo Gusto, holy smokes, keep your arms down. But the momentum bar from minute 1 till minute like 85 when they blew off the game, it's crazy. But yeah, Benfica has 1.2 xg and Chelsea had 2.7. But 22 shots and 12 on target. Yes, a bunch of those came in extra time. But still, to score 3 goals in extra time to just kill off the game was really nice. And the composure for the lads. And this give me some hope for next season. Because Benfica is no joke.
No, they have been good.
Yeah, they have been really good. And they beat Bayern. Sure, Trubin had a masterclass in that game as well.
Yeah.
But they also finished second in the Liga NOS. Or in Portugal, just behind Sporting. They will be playing Champions League football next year. Sure, it isn't a away day in the Champions League, but still.
Yeah.
To be showing that, or to be playing such a possession-based game against that level of opponent, gives me hope.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm a really hopeful guy. Carl is not, so we'll see how it goes.
I just don't want to get myself disappointed. So I don't know. After last season as well, when we were riding that second position for so long up until Christmas, I was just thinking to myself like, it's gotta stop at some point. I gotta get ready for disappointment. And sure as hell it came.
Yeah. And
got disappointed. So I don't know. When I can see clearly more progress, I think I'll start to be more optimistic.
But haven't you seen more progress?
I have, but at the same time, it's just a lot of it just looks a lot. I don't know. I feel like we're very lucky sometimes. Like against Benfica, like how Buddy Shield managed to get away from that one situation without dragging him down and getting that penalty is just very lucky considering it's him handling that situation.
If that's Di Maria, I think it's a penalty because Pavlidis, which I think it was, it's such a big guy as well.
Yeah.
If that's a less physical player against Bardashale, 100% that's a penalty.
Yeah. And it's just kind of those situations where the guys are just taking it a bit too chill in the back line. It just kind of worries me a bit more. But we've seen very good defensive displays as well. Again, like the last game against Forest, I was very impressed by Colwell and Tosin.
Yeah.
So
everything goes to shit when Gusto plays, man.
Yeah. I don't understand what happened to him. He just fell off a cliff.
1v1 is great. In the air, he can't touch a ball. Same with Palmer. He never does. He never goes for a heading duel.
No.
Just stands on the floor and waits. And it's such a shame. Palmer is tall as well. What, like 190 something, 6'2", 6'3". So he should be winning a lot of headers, but he just doesn't want to.
No.
Fair enough. But yeah,